What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Gaming and Reactions. And today, we have another one for you. We're gonna do a reaction to a video that was sent to me, and the title of this video, "She Refused the Cheesecake Factory." Now, there was a little bit of a synopsis that was given to me that, hey, you got to check this out. This woman, uh, feel like she was entitled to go here and there. So we're gonna check it out. But before we get into this reaction video, uh, you know, if you're new and you're watching the reaction videos for the first time, make sure you subscribe, turn on notification bell, and all, so you know when we do post up reaction videos here on the channel. All right, and also hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button. So I haven't seen this video, so we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna try my best to hold my responses to the end. I don't know, what's gonna play out in this video, but we're gonna take a look at it. So let's go ahead and click the play button here.
Okay, almost there. Just need to find some parking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So she's recording.
Cheesecake Factory.
Is it?
Okay. What's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
To my girls.
Talking to. Okay, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Did he say tell them hi? So I guess he's agreeing with this. Just disrespect.
Okay.
Oh, so he's getting out. He's gonna open the door, and she says, "Okay."
Got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
What do you mean you're not getting out the car? He just said he was gonna open the door for you, and you said okay. But now you don't want to get out of the car because he take it to your Cheesecake Factory.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look at
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Are you serious?
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about. What?
Oh, okay.
Men. Oh, hopefully this guy just run away.
Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at. When you take out a beautiful woman.
What?
And you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
Stop, lady.
I have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're
know
not there.
yet.
Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself
this-
on.
I don't think so.
Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
What's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
Where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there.
All right. You know, I had to pause it right there. All right. So there's so many red flags here. So let's start from the beginning. First, you're in my car dressed like that to go to a Cheesecake Factory. Two, you're recording or you're live with your girls or whoever you're live with. That's disrespectful, right? Three, when I pull up the park and I say, hey, you know, I'm going to get out and, you know, open your door. So it seems like this guy is being a perfect gentleman or trying to be the perfect gentleman. You say, okay, which is obviously fake because it turned out to be fake. Because when he gets to your side of the car to open up the door, before that, you say, oh my goodness, he took me to the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. Are you serious? And then he asks you, oh, you don't want me to open your door for you? And you're like, before that, you're like, I'm not getting out this car, guys. I'm like, what do you? And the masculine energy that's coming from her, the audacity, the entitlement. Ladies, hear me out. If you are one of those women who acts like this, you are the issue. You are the issue. This should be a perfect example for you to look in the mirror and say, oh man, I need to get myself together. This is one of the reasons why African American men either step outside of their race or they're looking for that femininity. They're not they're not here for the masculinity. Look at this. The masculine energy that's irradiating from her is this is not it. So before I add more to this, I'm going to go ahead and play some more so that we can get some more context of what's going on here.
Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I
know
specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour. And so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there.
Okay. So my man spoke to you the day before and that morning to remind you that he's going to be picking you up at 4 p.m. So that's telling me that you had to agree with that time. and ladies watching the nonverbal cues come from her, this is sad. This is sad. This is sad, all the way around. And she making it seem like, what's the big deal? But my man showed up at your place at 4 p.m. and you didn't come down until an hour later. And according to him, he said that he had reservations. He had reservations, which by the time that he left your place, the reservations were, or if you guys were on the road, you guys did not meet the reservation. So that was the reason for the change. Because he did mention earlier, he was like, look at where we were originally going to go. So he pretty much had the day planned. He had the day planned out to go have some fun with you on the first date. Right? You took a whole hour. Your excuse is that you did not know work was going to, be that long or whatever the case may be. So my question to you, why didn't you not share that with him? That way he can go ahead and call whatever restaurant he was going to take you to and say, hey, I would like to change the reservations to this time. Do you have anything available? So it seems like you did not reach out to him and tell him that at all, because you took a whole hour, dude, I don't know many men who will wait outside of a woman's house for a whole hour. I know I wouldn't have done it. I'm like, no, I would have called you or text you. I'm like, look, we're going to miss our reservation. I mean, what's going on? And then at the first moment you would have gave me attitude, I'm like, okay, deuces. I'm out. I wouldn't even compromise at that point. But for a whole hour.
Early, and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you
just
don't understand.
Call another restaurant that's equivalent to that one?
There's nothing wrong.
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen,
What?
I have very specific certain expectations for dinner.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna.
What? She says she cannot go into Cheesecake Factory. And it's embarrassing?
Be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
So you just want to call it a night?
Yes.
I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise?
No. Now she has to change a tune.
I'm sorry, y'all. But
out the parking space.
if I don't feel respected, I mean, not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well,
guys and girls, this has got to be a skit. I don't believe this. And I mean, with everything that just transpired up to this point, and she having a change of heart, kind of, or her tone is changing. This is. I don't know if this is authentic. She's a very good actress. So Hollywood, if you're watching, this is your girl. This got to be a skit, guys. There's no way this is true. Then all of a sudden he says, okay, you broken the rules. I'm taking you home. Now, some men would have probably been like, yo, get out my car. You don't, no, you don't disrespecting me the entire time, you know, and the audacity of you to say that, hey, you know, the Cheesecake Factory, you know, I don't know who, you guys know the Cheesecake Factory. And that's one of those places that, you know, me and my wife love to go to. I don't know um many women who would not love to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Besides this one here. I mean, not to say that she doesn't like to go to a Cheesecake Factory, but I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, you're late. We missed our reservations, right? So he doesn't have to call the restaurant and get new reservations at all. He, I mean, yes, he could have done that, but still at the same time, it's your fault. You are a whole hour late. And then your excuse was that, you know, work was too long, et cetera, et cetera. But you didn't, it seems like you didn't share that information with him to allow him the opportunity to make different reservations. Okay. And if there wasn't any reservations to be made, he can call a different restaurant. So he decided to take you to the Cheesecake Factory. Right? Yes, he should have shared that with you. Like, hey, we're going to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You guys wouldn't have been, you know, this far along. But at the same time, though, you have to understand that you messed that up. Right? You are part of the problem. And again, I keep saying the audacity for you to feel like you're entitled. The entitlement, the ungratefulness. Now, women, my African American women, hear me out. She is the reason why some of us African American men step outside of the race. Because of this masculine energy, this ungratefulness. It's right here. She's displaying it for you. And it's highly transparent. And you want to play the victim in this case. No. We want to have a relationship with our African American women, but with the femininity, that feminine energy, not that masculine energy. Like, where were you raised? You're in my car with all this disrespect. Get out. No. This man kept his cool from start to finish. She's on recording or she's live and she's embarrassing herself. And what she thought she was going to do was to embarrass him, but he's good. I'm going to give my man his flowers. He's good. He's good. And it looks like he's from a different race. He's from a different race, ladies. So he's trying his best to be the perfect gentleman, right? Dating outside of his race. And this is what he gets. This is what he finds. You can't damage control this, African American ladies. Well, some of you that acts like this, you can't damage control this. Period. At all. And she is part of the issue within our culture. This is why some of us African American men do not want to be in relationships with some of you because of this. This right here. And you think this is okay. We don't sign up to freaking be to deal with your attitude. No. We want a feminine woman who knows when to show up in the relationship, who is in her feminine energy 100% of the time. And all the nonverbal cues she was given throughout this video so far? What? Lady, you embarrassed yourself. You didn't embarrass him because now you are messing it up for those African American, not just for the African American women, but for other women from other races as well who are looking for a good man. So far, it seems like to me he's a good dude. My man had a plan. He had a plan. He planned everything for you. You didn't have to do nothing. He wanted to be that one that surprises you. You know? But yet you end up being late. Okay? I understand your points too, lady. I understand. I get it. You don't want to invite somebody up into your crib that you never met before, right? You don't know what they're capable of. I get that point. But I think that's the only good point that you had throughout this video so far. That's it. That man said, I'm going to get out the car and open up the door for you. Okay. And then when he gets out the car to walk around, oh, this guy got me at the Cheesecake Factory. I'm not getting out of this car. What? And then he asked you, oh, you don't want me to open up the door for you? Are you recording me? And then you talking about you want to talk about it? That man, see, I don't understand it. To me, that man walked back around and got into his own vehicle to talk to you about it. I don't know many men that would have done that. So kudos to him. Okay? He gets in the car, has the conversation with you, and you have the nerve to say, I can't go into the Cheesecake Factory looking like this. First of all, look what you have on. Look what you have on. Yes, I'm passing judgment. Yes, I am. And with the attitude behind it, because everything, the pieces of the puzzles that come together, your attitude, the way you're looking, the disrespect the entire time. Yes, I'm going to pass judgment. Look what you have on. Look at your attitude. You don't even deserve it. There's good women out there that deserve it. But you're going to sit here and complain to me about the Cheesecake Factory after you've been. Let's finish this video.
I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for our first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
so,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You got to do what you got to do. Well, I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming
from. All right, so it seems like this is the end of the video. And I'm going to give a round of applause to my man. And notice, ladies, this is not an African American male. He's not an African American male. And this is what he had to put up with. And he stuck to his. Kudos to my man. He says, I'm taking you home. This is a perfect display of ungratefulness. A perfect display of entitlement. almost a perfect display of masculinity right here. Okay. And then her whole tone changed. Did you guys not realize that? Oh, we're going home? Oh, you're not willing to compromise? No. No. You took me through all that, recorded me, had me live or whatever the case may be, and now you want to change your tune when I say that I'm going to take you home? And I'm not willing to change my mind? And then you say, I understand now. Do you? So you're telling me that you understand that you were wrong from the start? And that he had good points? You are acknowledging that he was good the entire time. There was nothing that he did was wrong. Nothing. You almost had a perfect gentleman do something for you, and you blew it. You blew it. But yet, some of you women, y'all want a mixture of this dog and nice guy type of. You want this perfect guy. That guy doesn't exist. And if he does, then and you find him, good. Good. But don't cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a good guy in your life so you can go through that experience. Right? And again, her whole tune changed. And then she says, yes, I understand now. You had good points. Too late. My man is done. He was like, hey, I gave you my expectations. You broke all the rules. I'm taking you home. Some man would have told you to get out the car, left you in the parking lot. Some man would have probably said, hey, you know what? I'll call you an Uber, but I ain't paying for it. I'll call you Uber so that you can get home. You've been ungrateful throughout this is a skit. This has got to be a skit because I refuse to believe this. And here's why. Because I think she did this purposely so that she can display what some of you women do and how some of you women are. When there's a good man, right? When there's a good man and you have an opportunity to be in a relationship with a good man, this is how some of you women miss out on the opportunity. So that's why I think this is a skit. And she is showing you, ladies, this is how you are. This is how you act. This is it. So don't cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a good man in your life. So this has got to be a skit. So if it is a skit, I'm going to give a round of applause to this lady. Great job. Great freaking job. Okay? Awesome. But if this is not a skit, I'm going to tell you right now, you and other women who act like you are the reason, are the disease, or why in our culture that we have African American men step outside of their race. And then you have the audacity to frown your face up when you see an African American male with a Caucasian woman or with an Asian woman or with another race that's not African American. You may want to look at yourself in the mirror and check yourself. Okay? A majority of men wants to be with a feminine woman. They don't want that masculinity crap. Okay? They are the masculine piece of the relationship. A woman with feminine energy 100% of the time, that is what a man is looking for in a relationship. Period. However the man shows up in a relationship, you should not have to change your femininity whatsoever. Period. If he doesn't show up, then see if you can work on the relationship. And if that man still doesn't want to show up, then leave the relationship and keep your feminine energy, your femininity. You don't have to change who you are. But for those women like this, if it's true, men, run. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't call her. Don't text her. If she texts you or try to call you, no. With the whole apology thing, no, that woman has not changed. Nope. 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 No. Leave her in your rear view and get out there and go find a woman that wants to be with you. Now, and I know for a fact, women who have watching this video is probably like, I need to go find that man. That's what I'm looking for. So you missed out on an opportunity, lady, and it sucks. So what do you guys think? What do you ladies think? I want both opinions. So if you agree to what I'm saying here, let me know in the comment section below. I welcome all comments. Okay, all opinions, whatever it is. Okay, just be respectful and put it down in the comment section below. And make sure you hit that like button. And this is your first time, looking at one of my, reaction videos, and you want to see more reaction videos from me, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell and all, so that you'll know when I post any of my reaction videos. I do a variety of reaction videos, not just, something like this, but this is crazy, and hit that like button. And I gotta say, one last time, if this is a skit, this was nicely done. She did a very good job. Okay, very good job. Now I don't know if the guy was a part of the skit. It doesn't seem like he was a part of the skit, right? So when the whole skit was over, she probably said, "Hey, I did this to show other women who act like that they will miss out on the opportunity of a good man," because she recognized that he's a good man. But if this wasn't a skit, shame on you, lady. And men, stay away. Do not turn around and go back. Keep moving forward. And, and look for women out there that's, lay out your expectations. Lay out your expectations from the get-go. And again, this whole dating thing it's been misconstrued, okay? A lot of people got the dating game messed up. Dating is just dating. You're not in a committed relationship at all. You're dating the other person to feel the person out, right? So that you can come to a consensus or a sense where you can tell yourself, like, I can see myself being with her or being with him in a committed relationship. That's what dating is. You're just dating. That's it. So you can date whoever you want. You're not in a committed relationship unless you come out and say, hey, I am committed to only dating you. If you let her know that, or if you let him know that, then that's where the commitment part comes in. But dating is just dating. So you can't get mad at the other person if you see him or her dating someone else or with someone else. You're just dating. That's it. I'm going to get off my soapbox here. This is my reaction to this video. This is crazy and insane. If it's a skit, good job. If not, shame on you. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell and all. Hit the like button. Share the video. All right, guys. Peace out. And I'll see you guys in the next gaming and reaction video. Peace.